maybe I didn't expect anything from him, but because I still took my time and I waited, he still asked the question. I gave him an opportunity to still speak. Sometimes a person has more to say than hello. But it takes them a little bit longer to gather with their thoughts. Sometimes you're meeting a prospect, they may be a little nervous. They're trying to, get me. You know what? Maybe traffic was horrible that day. Maybe a pontoon fell in the middle of the road coming in, and it frustrated me on the way in on my drive. And I have to gather my thoughts for that one moment before I can truly tell you how my day was. So silence is your friend. Be okay with it. Sometimes you find out a lot more information from that individual if you just sit in. And how many people are guilty of that? The awkward silence just kills you. Right? It's just me over here. So it just kills you sometimes. The thing with active listening, it's a skill set. You have to practice it. A lot of times I tell people, we got how many years? We got 2 years. We got 1 mouth. It's the reason why we got 2. Because we're supposed to listen twice as much and talk less. Right? We live in a society where 50% of what we do is through communication. And it's said to be a good 45% of that is based off of how well we listen and how attentive we are in listening. But a lot of the population right now doesn't do a great job. And we miss opportunities and we miss chances for growth because we don't listen. Perceived to be highly intelligent. Right? It's one of those soft skills that a lot of prospective employees go after. When you say, let's say you're in an interview with someone and you're trying to get this job and you really want to get this job, you're sitting in the middle of the interview. Many times, employers ask questions and they're asking you what you think about it because they want to know if you're listening to what they're saying. Have you ever been in a job interview and the person is trying to talk to you about something that maybe has something to do with the company, and then you hear wonk, 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 wonk. Right? No one's ever zoned out in that moment?
Yeah.
Because they lost you somewhere. Possibly because you're not listening, but possibly because they're not being attentive because they're not watching your body language. See, because there's 2 sides to that. You, as the person receiving it, you want to pay attention. You want to be engaged with that individual. But you, as the person putting it out there, also want to make sure that the individuals that you're talking to on a regular basis are being receptive and are retaining what you're saying. That's a two-way street there. And sometimes that is actually overlooked. I want to say these sunshines. And I walk into a room, and I'm so busy telling you about these sunshades, and what the color is, and how they reflect light, and how it has the nice little nose pieces, and how it doesn't lose your nose. And what am I focusing on?
What are your features? What features?
Features, benefits, the sunglasses. Am I focusing on you? Am I focusing on your pain? Am I giving you an opportunity to talk to me? Is there possibility? Guess what? There you go. Take your sunglasses. But possibly, Pam doesn't even like sunshades. Or maybe that's not her color. But if I ask her an open-ended question, what do you think about sunshades? How do you feel about that? And then I do what? Close my lips and open his ears up. Because I've asked a question, which means I need to listen. Say, what are you doing? And that's just, but she had to say, and now the potential of us having a mutual relationship and possibly doing some type of business has now improved because now we're building on rapport. I'm showing the individual that I care about what it is they have to say, not only about the product. You can be passionate about your product all day long. You can be passionate about insurance. You can be passionate about, sales and the internet and building brands and seeing things in 3D. When you stood in front of us today, you were excited about what it is that you do. And that's a wonderful thing because people want to see the passion in what you do. And you did take an opportunity to take that pause. And that's important to listen. You did look around